barista category is one that I find fascinating, and I'll just take 2 minutes to talk to you about the last interview I had with a barista, and this is how interesting this position has become.
To hire one, you mean? To hire one.
Much higher. It's the maitre d' of the new millennium. And where's the barista back there? If I tried to call him today, he would probably say, you got to call my agent first if you want to get a hold of me. So for me, trying to hire a barista at Myelino, where we take exceptional pride in the coffee, almost calculated to the minute and temperature and everything like that, it's difficult to hire a barista because what baristas do now is they pretty much figure out where they want to work. So before I even sit down with a barista, I've got to answer the following questions. What type of machine do you have? Because I'll only work on a certain type of machine. I get it. What type of grinder? I only use Mazzer grinders, and unless you're going to have a Mazzer, I really would prefer not to work there. And again, this is continuing to set the bar higher and higher, which I like. The good news is we got check marks on both of those. But then the most interesting question I got in the last couple months was, can I bring my saw? And I said, what do you mean by that? Well, you'll see. So brought the guy in, immediately got in, looked at my groups and those little two things that hang off. He said, am I allowed to saw those off? And I said, sure. He goes, I can't work on a machine unless I saw those both off.
These are like souped up car engines, by the way. This is what people are doing right now because they like the speed of the pour and they
Correct.
like the quality of the crema that comes off a sawed-off bottom. But what a shocking request.
Same thing. So I said, you know what? We're the Danny Meyer company. We're on your side. Go ahead and saw it off. And he, over the course of 5 minutes, sort of proved to me that the sawed-off version was better. Same thing with the brewed coffee machine. Took out a thermometer and said, what temperature does the hot water brew onto the grounds? And I said, 200. And he said, take off the basket. Stuck the thermometer underneath the water and said, water has to hit the coffee at 200 or this is not good coffee. So if you can get a power generator to step up the temperature of your water so that it comes out of the machine at 250, because Richard, you and I both know when air hits it, it's going to step down to 200 by the time it hits the coffee, then I'll work here. Those are the types of things that we're trying to embrace in the industry, because that job category now costs me $5 or $6 more an hour than it would have in the past.